Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is our last stream before Senshi. Very exciting. It's going to be pretty much all digital. So expect to hear a lot of cursing. For those of you who've seen our digital streams, it's been a while, but
This is nanite. Everyone's had a nanite.
So we're going to be finishing up some of the prints that you'll be seeing at the con this year. For those of you who are going, excellent.
I may or may not have spammed one of our patrons with the link, and she's response. Oh my fucking god.
For those of you not going, shame. We've been talking about it for months. You should have been listening. Goodness.
And oh my goodness.
And oh my goodness, just my goodness, your goodness, everybody's goodness, all up in this stream.
The beautiful thing about this stream is that it's only going to be streaming my art, so I can open up other windows and do other show and do things. That's not at all what I wanted. Oh my god, no.
We do have a bit of sad news for all of you out there in our little patrony digital world. And I am very, very sad to say that our JAAC writer, Honestly JAAC, has decided to leave our little organization and pursue her own ventures.
I hope she does good.
We wish her the best of luck. She's truly, truly talented, and
she actually has a Patreon set up for the writing she does, so you know.
Yes, and for those of you who are feeling particularly generous, please, we encourage you, check out her Patreon. Donate what you can to her as well.
I can edit the link into the description.
We will edit the link into the description of this video. We are sad to see her go, but we wish her the best of luck in all of her future endeavors.
Part of the reason why I'm being happy.
Yes, we are definitely less for her loss. But JAAC will go on. Your loyal artist, coder, and myself are still committed to producing the very best webcomic and perhaps future webcomics that we are able to. And we'll see you around. This is not the end of JAAC, but it is the beginning of a new era. And hopefully, we'll find a way to get by. In the meantime, I will be providing writing services. So if there's a noticeable decline in the quality of the...
Don't worry, everyone. Mike and I are proofreading him.
If there's a noticeable decline in the quality of the scripting, that would
really
be...
don't worry about it. It's called proofreading, and after you pump it through 2 or 3 people, really, proofreading. Proofreading is important.
Yep.
Your teachers tell you that, and you don't listen to them because you only have like a week to do it, but really it is. True facts, though.
True facts, indeed.
If you have the time to proofread, do it.
So anyway.
Which means in school, don't. Because there's no way you have the time to do it in school.
Anyway, we're still very excited for Senshi. We're still going to have a table. Your loyal artist and I will be sitting at the table, and our coder will be around.
Actually, he's allowed to be behind the table. He just can't stay there to close up the table.
Oh, well, there you go. He'll be there behind the table helping us out some of the time, probably.
He probably will wander off more than me or Mark.
I, as I have said before, intend to be at the table pretty much both days the whole time.
Mark, they're gonna be black. Screw it. Monochromatic all the way for nanite.
Monochrome. Chrome. Really? Chrome.
I don't get it.
Silver-plated metal. It's called chrome.
Oh. Why is this funny?
Because he's a... Because look at his arms. Chrome. Ha 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 ha.
Okay.
What? The internet thinks I'm funny.
No, they don't.
Oh. Why? Yeah, they do.
I am a harsh person.
Shablam.
What?
Noises.
I told my mom to get Oreos.
What?
Mom and her friend went to the grocery store and told them to get Oreos.
Ah! Delicious. A good choice.
They asked if I wanted anything.
That was a miscalculation on their part.
Asking if I wanted anything?
Yes. Now they have to get things for you.
I mean, I almost gave them like a straight up list for myself. I'm not gonna lie.
See?
I was on my walk and they drove past me and they were like, "Do you want anything from the store?" And I'm like, can I? Like mentally, I was going like, if I didn't have the stream, I would just hop in the car and go with you.
Like I said, a miscalculation on their part.
Jared has anime hair. I'm still very jealous of his hair because I have a feeling that like Jared or like Kyle is gonna walk up to the booth and people are gonna be like, dramatic point. Particularly with Jared because his hair looks like that. Like
it really does.
I don't think you guys quite understand that his hair looks like this. It just does. I mean, yeah, this is 2D, but it words. He has anime hair. In real life, like his bangs even do this, kind of. They're not nearly as big, but
you're like, this is a little exaggerated.
It's a little exaggerated, but other than that, I mean, there's a difference between exaggeration and like
fabrication.
Yeah. And this is in the category of exaggeration. Mainly so that it's easier to draw. Someone was saying that Jared's character looked like Dreamscape the other day, and I got very paranoid about that.
Oh, the Dreamscape and Nanite look similar?
Mm-hmm.
They do have certain similarities.
Yeah. They'll become more distinct probably as the comic progresses because I'll get better at drawing, and that's how that goes. Really, if you want, really the thing is that Nanite here is Boxman.
Boxman, and he doesn't have the mop head. He's Boxman.
Box. Bendy boxes. That's pretty much what that is. And you remember this? Did your teachers ever do the stupid like gallon pint thing with you?
No.
Okay. Fun fact of the day, there in some places what they do is they give you a little guy with like that's made of boxes, and it's like this. The chest is a gallon, and whatever it's to teach people how cups go into quarts, go into pints, go into gallons. So you start at the fingers, and you work your way to the body. It's very bizarre.
I've never ever in my entire 23-year life, 23-year life.
Third grade in, can anyone guess that state?
I've never in my entire
That's
24
nowhere. There's
year
nowhere.
life
That's nowhere near what Texas looks like, except for
Ever.
the Panhandle.
ever heard of that once.
Is that better? Is
That's
that
closer, yeah.
than Mississippi and then whatever? Fuck it. All right. So, yeah. That's nanite. Also, if you guys haven't gathered from the prints that I showed you.
You can switch to Dreamscape real quick and then they can see.
Well, I can put that in. I opened up the open canvas thing. You guys can't see it, so you didn't get a spoiler for a pet site that I work for. I had a heart attack for a moment. Can you tell?
Well, they can't see anything but the Psy.
Well, so this is technically still size. It's the open canvas window.
Oh, no, they can only see the window you're
Yeah. Minus convention stuff? No.
Apparently not where you put the posters.
See the prison print. Where's the? Oh, there it is. I need to organize that file more. This is Dreamscape. So one, mop head. Okay. All the way up. One, mop head. Also, I complain about drawing his hair every single time. Two, skinny. He's a dude, so he kind of has a box going on, but it's more tubes. It's more like a cylinder. Yeah, he has more of this going on than he does, like, box. Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, he's cylinders. Now that I think about it, yeah, he's made of cylinders. Unintentionally. But cylinders with a mop head. So if you feel like, doing a hilarious, like, mock-up of him.
Tube man with a mop on his head.
Yeah, just mop. Googly eyes.
Oh my god. We love you, Mike. Swear it's not supposed to be mean. Oh my god.
It's glorious and you know it.
Oh wow.
You know it's glorious.
But yeah, no, they are distinctly different characters.
And like I said, they'll get more distinct as one, nanite is slowly replaced with metal. And two, yeah. Also, he's gonna have electricity. That's gonna be fun to clean up. I still haven't cleaned this up. Technically, there's supposed to be some over here too, because it's supposed to balance. But oopsie, daisy. Also, by the way, all the lighting there is made up of a bunch of oh hey, look, there actually is one. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's the sketch. Okay. It's made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 layers, and by the way, only 2 of them are the right kind of layer. The other ones haven't been switched to being overlay layers yet, because I haven't cleaned them up, because currently they're just copy-paste of the same lighting. I don't like that. So, but I'm currently working on drawing his body, because it's invisible, because, you could probably imagine trying to draw his body with all that crap in the way. Not fun. Also, he's transparent. He's not supposed to be.
Problem.
Yeah. Where's his vest? That pockets, pants. I need to do it under his arms. God. But above his face. Okay. Or not vest. Oh, right, I gave him 2 vests. That's why shit. I did give him 2 vests. Shut up. One of them is the vest that I've already drawn, essentially. I just need to get touched up and add a little more details to it. The other one, because shits and giggles me, is if anyone's played laser tag, do you remember the laser tag vest? He's essentially wearing something kind of like that underneath his stupid normal vest for, like, added protection and shit, because he's still partially squishy.
Got it.
Because if they see metal, they're going to be hitting as hard as it takes to break metal. And last I checked, human bodies can't sustain that.
Not usually, no.
Yeah. Also, it makes him look cool if he's actually, not wearing the vest. By the way, I've had headcanon, his body, looks like the vest after he loses it, because stuff and reasons. Mainly because of the fact that it kind of looks like a chest plate armor thing going on. I can make his arms vanish. Boop.
Why are we getting rid of his arms?
Felt like it.
Just made me uncomfortable.
The fact that I was like, why are we getting rid of his arms? I felt like it.
No, I mean his arms disappearing made me uncomfortable. It's just like
I can get rid of his legs.
this is uncomfortable for me.
Why is this uncomfortable for you? It'd be uncomfortable for him, if anything.
That is also uncomfortable for me.
The fact that it shouldn't be uncomfortable for you, but it
No,
is.
that whole statement.
The fact that I was very nonchalantly going like, it would be uncomfortable for him, if anything.
Yes. Yes, that bit.
The fact that it's very, very true.
No.
By the way, I gave him little like LEDs in his thing.
Oh my god.
They're on his shoulders. So you won't be able to see them in the print, but they do have them, and yes, I did put them in there because character combos are awesome.
Whoa, okay.
Character combos are awesome. They are, and you know it.
I do. I
I
do.
wanted so much more of that in the game, and I did not get it.
You know, these things.
Tune and I had a freaking like had some shit planned. We only got to do like 2 of it, and then Jared was gonna try and use his electricity through my shadows, and I was like, okay, let's see how this works.
Yeah.
You gave me the okay on that. We were gonna have a shadow bug zapper. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't happen. I wasn't there for that game because I think I was at my brother's wedding, now that I think about it. It would have been Steve's wedding. I think, actually, no. Were you here for Steve's wedding?
Long-term memory.
Yeah, Peter. No, I didn't know you did for Steve's wedding. It would have been Peter's wedding. But Peter's wedding was when you were contemplating doing the Pokemon game. So we were actually in this. Were we in the second game for that one yet?
She's asking me questions. I don't know. Panda Bear.
Panda Bear? What?
The lamest kind of bear.
No, not the lamest.
What's the lamest bear?
Koala bears. They're not actually bears.
Well, all right, but pandas are going extinct from lack of incentive to have sex. They don't want to bone each other because it's too much of a hassle.
I think we all can relate to that.
No, we can't. No, we cannot. There is no relating to that. Too much of a hassle? What? I mean, it can be a hassle, but like, what?
Everything is too much of a hassle. Life is too much of a hassle.
No. False. Life is good.
Life is full of pain, and anyone who tells you otherwise is selling something.
Life,
what are you selling?
Life is pain, but it's also life.
What were you trying to sell me? You were trying to tell me that life is good, unless I check pain is bad.
I'm selling you raisins?
Does everyone agree with this? Not worth it.
I'm
Not
selling
worth it.
I'm selling raisins.
Not
Are
worth
you encouraging people to think that life is not worth it? Pretty sure that's illegal.
No, the raisins aren't worth it.
Raisins aren't worth it.
Yeah, no.
Raisins aren't worth it.
No. They're the people who hand out raisins at Halloween are the people who like mug their house or some shit.
You know what? Wow! We're in a really violent, like, dark place.
Everyone say hello to the inspiration for the show.
Wow. I'm usually the one who goes off the deep end. It's a little uncomfortable for me.
That's gonna be on YouTube. This is all gonna be on YouTube. It is great.
Laughing, like just.
Because you're funny.
I didn't do it.
You're funny.
I didn't do it.
You're hilarious.
I refuse to take responsibility for any of this. I won't do it. It wasn't me.
Question?
What's your question?
Robot bits. If he has both arms metal, is his chest metal?
Well, at that point, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, once both arms are metal, yeah.
He's still getting the design that I have for his funny electric vest because second reasons.
Okay.
I mean, I could not give him the other vest, but I kind of want to. I don't know.
That's fine.
Granted, I could show off detail work if I do this because stuff and reasons. But
Either way is acceptable. The other prints have taught me that I should trust your intuition.
Really now?
Yeah.
It looks that good, huh?
I mean, they look really good. Yeah, I like them. Wait, have I not said that? I feel like I've said that.
Yeah, you kind of had a meh reaction to actually a couple of them, so I wasn't entirely sure, but it wasn't a negative reaction, so I kept doing what I was doing.
Oh. They look very good.
Huzzah!
I've been pleased.
Huzzah!
Yes.
Fuck, what layer is that on?
Mars. The first layer of the abyss. Ha! Oh my god. Oh god, no, what's happening?
Don't think about it.
Why?
I said don't think about it.
Why?
Don't think about it, Morty.
I can't not think about it. Can't. Ugh.
I thought I got rid of that line. Didn't I? I thought I got rid of you.
Apparently not. Ugh. Proof of my college student status. I shall endeavor to multitask.
No, I need people to talk.
I can talk. I just have
You're going to be doing math. No, you can't.
not math. Not math.
What is it?
Not math. History and physics.
Physics is math.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Shh.
Physics is math.
Nope.
It was a lie. George, is George the person taking physics too?
George is taking physics, yeah.
Yeah, that was the two as an also.
Yeah, except that he foolishly is taking a higher level of physics than physics for poets. Foolishly.
Foolish fool with your foolish
Tomfoolery.
tomfoolery with your
Fools!
how to know you're a villain. Anyway. There's a character that speaks like that in Phoenix, right? Anyway, coming back. I thought.
What?
I thought.
What?
Oh, right. He appreciated the commentary I made on his worksheet. I told him that his teacher was lying to him, and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "See, there's a smiley face on your worksheet. They're trying to trick you into that math is fun."
Math is fun.
No, it's not.
I think it's fun.
It's not fun.
Oh. But
It's like life. It is pain.
life is pain, Highness. When it says differently, it's selling something.
I actually feel kind of really bad for Wesley. Do you want to know why?
Wesley.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Do you know why he's so grumpy at the beginning? He's come back from being away and his true love is marrying someone else. That's why he's pissed off at her. Do not break my bracelet.
I can break it.
You were stretching it.
Yes, it was.
Do not. That leads to breaking of rubber things.
No, does it?
Yes, it does.
Blasphemy! And falsehoods.
This is why I keep a close eye on him.
What? I am perfectly harmlessly, mostly harmless.
It's like Earth.
Yes. Ah ha 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 ha. References.
Stop the reference, guys. Go ahead. It's fun to be a god. Da, 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 da.
What?
Blah, blah, blah.
No.
Never did the blah, 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 blah thing. Blah, 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 blah. I was supposed to transfer that I need from properly.
Do.
Fear me if you dare.
For I am Puss
In
in
boots.
Boots.
I love Puss in Boots. Ah. Not just because cat, but it was freaking Antonio Banderas voicing essentially freaking Zorro the cat. That was what that was. So beautiful. Things like that make me happy. He's so happy. And if you didn't know he was voiced by Antonio Banderas, now you know what he sounds like Zorro.
Because he was Zorro.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what that statement meant. It's indeed what that meant. Oh my god, I want my Skype. Stop bleeping at me. Stop. Okay, sorry I look quiet there. I had to at least skim to make sure they weren't actually trying to get my attention. And the answer is no. No one cares about me. Really, you're a sham. Oh, it's fun to be a gun. The song's partially stuck in my head, but I don't actually know the words to all of it, and so I'm like, it's like the same like 3 or 4 lines going through my head at once. It's like, wish I knew more, but I don't. It's a really fun song, though. I don't remember. Have you actually seen Road to El Dorado?
I have, but it's been a really long time. So, yes, but I don't remember practically anything.
You should watch it at some point. It's a good movie. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
Could do that after the stream.
That might be good.
The main thing that why it's after the stream is because then I can't get in trouble for, playing it.
Yeah.
Road to El Dorado is actually DreamWorks, by the way.
Is it?
Yep.
I think I knew that.
It was their counter to which Disney movie?
Atlantis.
No, I don't think it was Atlantis. Same time period, though. Maybe Treasure Planet. That was the time period where like all the big shot movie industries were actually sort of like experimenting with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, some of my favorite movies came out around that time frame. Fun fact of the day, the more you know. Like, I love Atlantis. I do. And freaking Van Gout, I love Road to El Dorado.
Yeah.
Treasure Planet, I also really like. Because you don't like more than something is wrong with you. Cute little pink cloud blob. Nothing should ever be that cute. Nothing that doesn't plan on eating your brain.
So you?
Huh?
What?
I'm not planning on eating things. I survive with sugar. We already established that. It's fun to be a god being worshipped.
This is frustrating.
I
have a teacher who doesn't know how to use Blackboard. She said she'd put a thing up. I don't see it.
Oh, one of those. So most of the art department.
Oh, God. I should email her.
Could you hear the slight 200% done in my voice there?
Slight?
Yup. Yeah, most of the art department doesn't really do Blackboard. So you guys go like, I'm gonna check Blackboard for my classes. I'm like, I wish I could do that.
For a lot of my classes, I can, but...
Shading. Jared's character is one of the few ones I'm putting like actual highlights on his print because you can see where the light source is. Makes that a little important.
I don't know where it tells me how many more tries I get. Which is a little frustrating.
Why do you not look the same level of bright that you do? That's obnoxious. Hmm.
I get 5.
Oh, screen. Screen, but it needs to be brighter.
Figured it out though. Sounds good. Physics textbook.
Hey Cosmo, hi Wanda. What's new? The laws of physics? For those of you who are unaware of that particular interchange, that's when Cosmo decides that he's going to, like, he's trying to like light the candles at their dinner table in the fishbowl with like by rubbing the two wands together. Honestly, the funniest thing to me was the fact that like they break the laws of physics like all the goddamn time. Like nothing is new here.
No.
Everyone fear the lightning, man. For real though.
Lightning.
All right. Layer by layer, we're gonna do the thing, okay? You're the sketch. You're a happy looking ball of fucking energy and nonsense. Everyone likes lightning. What you doing, Mark?
Physics.
So math. I told you not to do math, and what are you doing?
Physics.
That's math, Mark. It's actually really high level math. That means you can't talk.
Physics.
Physics, physics, physics,
I was
physics.
going to do history, but I couldn't find the assignment. And I need to do this sooner anyway.
But you need to talk during the stream.
But this is due tomorrow before I get off work.
You can do it after the stream.
You want to do other things after the stream.
You can do it after the stream. There's lots of time after the stream.
Is there?
Yes, there is.
I see.
Everyone be terrified of the lightning. Lightning is hard to do. Don't like it. Why did I decide to do a print that has so much of it? I don't know. Da, 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 da.
Hmm. Scooby Doo, ba da da, doo doo, ba da da, doo da. Shoo ba, shoo doo. Shoo ba, shoo doo. Shoo doo.
Buzz, buzz.
Buzz, buzz.
Actually, that bird's fine. What?
I'm sure that bird is fine. I laugh.
Yep. You don't even know which bird I'm talking about, do you?
I don't, but it was still funny.
It's even funnier in context too, which is rare. Do you remember last Maplecorn where like she goes, "I'm gonna be the best person ever," and then she like reaches like this dramatic like fist into the air and she accidentally punches a bird.
I do remember that. Yes.
That bird is fine.
Uh-huh.
That's from.
Yep. Yay! You did it right.
So, what do you think so far?
Wow. Looks very lightningy. And it's all over the place too.
Yup, that's kind of the point. Da, 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 da.
In there through thick and thin, down and out and back again. Wherever you go, you go.
What's that from?
Do what now?
What's that from?
Something.
Yes.
Yes.
What happened?
I don't know. Okay? I don't know. I don't know.
Is that why the noise?
Yes, because I'm thinking very hard. And it's making my head hurt.
You could talk to Kathy for a while.
No, I need to get this done. Like, I really need to get this done. It's very important.
But stream.
It's very important.
The stream is very important.
It is very important. That's true. I'm almost halfway through it, though.
No, not multiple. No, normal. Almost done with this.
Very frustrating.
I love you.
Love you. I need a unit converter.
To the internet.
Yep.
What units are you converting?
Meters to kilometers, I can never remember. 1,000 meters is 1 kilometer. So it's 1,001. Good to know.
Yeah, kilo.
Well, I never fucking remember. I know I should. I'm a scientist. I should know this shit, but I don't.
I love you.
I love you too.
Frustrating you. I hit a garage door. That probably means we have Oreos.
That's how many meters per hour. Okay. Okay. That's the amount of time. So I need to divide that by this. There's a way to save. Save this value, please. Okay.
Multiply, overlay.
All right.
Nah. He still needs his shoes. You just have color on his shoes. I decided black earlier, didn't I?
That doesn't seem right. That's a really huge number.
What's the number 4?
The distance a car would slide with locked brakes.
All right, and what's the number you got?
Over 500,000 meters.
500,000 meters would be
A really fucking long way.
Yeah, that seems because that's not just like 1 kilometer. That's like 50.
That's 506 kilometers.
Yeah, no, no. That's no. I can tell you that. No.
Oh, wait.
Find out where the snafu was.
Maybe. Nope, that just made it worse. Okay. Let's convert the whole thing into meters per second. Damn it. All right. Go back to the unit converter.
To the unit converter, go!
Speed. No. From meters per second, kilometers per hour. What is 45 kilometers per hour in meters per second? 12.5. Okay.
Both you and Jared have very strange shoes. I'm not drawing those strange shoes, but it's making me think of them. Both of them essentially wear like dress shoes on a daily basis.
This seems much more likely.
That's good.
This time I got like 130 meters.
Yeah, that's like not even a kilometer.
It is not.
So that seems a lot more reasonable.
It does.
And now you know how you do math, everybody. Or at least how you check your math.
Son of a bitch. Oh crap, I have to convert that into meters per second too.
Have all the conversions. Is that what's happening?
Pretty much. Because it gave me the problem in kilometers per hour, but it wants the answer in meters. Okay, so I need 37.5. Well, that's an even better number. I like that one even more. What the? None of these equations deal with exactly disregard it.
That's annoying.
Some of them deal with time, which is why I was trying to create a time variable, and I did.
Unfortunately, that's not what they want.
Apparently not.
Yeah, I'm gathering that's what they give you examples for.
I don't have a damn example of the fucking thing they're asking me.
Seems to be a trend with math books recently. Very frustrating.
Okay, what's the momentum going into the skid? It doesn't give me the mass, so I can assume the mass is irrelevant. It does give me the velocity, so I can assume that is relevant. It also gives me a distance, so I can assume that's also relevant. Since I don't get the mass, and it's the same car, apparently the mass term cancels. That's all I need to know is how fast it's going and how long it takes to stop. Change in momentum. Give me the impulse. Same force, but a different amount of time. Divided by force. First damn thing I have to do is convert everything into goddamn. Fuck it. I'm going to come back to it later. Don't let me forget, though. I absolutely have to do this tonight. I can't get out of it. I've been looking over my shoulder periodically. Truly, I have.
Super excited for how this is coming out. Because it looks awesome. This is going to be one of the more time-consuming ones. And almost done with this, and it's almost 8 o'clock. Does that wrap up stream time? Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
What say you?
What?
I said, what say you?
We can wrap up with the conclusion of this one and the Dreamscape one.
I actually showed off all the ones I completed last time too.
Aha! So we've gotten to see all of them then.
Most of them.
Most of them then. Most of them.
Because not all of them are done.
Very lucky are we.
Yep.
The lightning looks really good.
It's supposed to look good.
So yeah, this is going to be print. For those of you who like him or are excited to get anything from our comic, we're going to be at Senshi next weekend, which means no stream. There will not be a stream. For those of you who are looking for one, there will not be one. We're going to take a week off from the stream to do Senshi, and we'll come back after Senshi's over. So here's Nanite. We love you. We think you're awesome.
Sorry we were a bit quiet, but hey, you got to see print stuff. So there's Nanite and Dreamscape, and I'll go ahead and open up more because I can, because I'm the kind of awesome person like that. Open.
The computer's like, I don't wanna. There's Prism.
There's Prism, and the Tunes is coming up momentarily as soon as I pull it up. Bam.
Check it.
Bam, 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 bam. And for those of you keeping track, that means that there are 2 left of the portrait prints. And then there's going to be another print, which is going to be the cover, but I actually do not have that. So you guys will get to be surprised. Da, 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 da.
Surprise!
Surprise! So yeah. But don't worry, they will get done in time because I have Monday for these, and they will be for sale and things along those lines.
Very excited.
Green, blue, purple, orange with blue sweater thing.
So we're still waiting on yellow and
Has hair
yes.
and pants. Kind of works, but given I shaded his hoodie, now it's bothering me.
So we're still waiting on yellow and red. For those of you keeping track, that would be Flashpoint and
Basically.
Lacewing.
Now I got distracted. I was gonna wrap up, and now look what's happened.
Not gonna wrap up.
Maybe not.
Okay.
I noticed I'd forgotten to shade a bunch of stuff on here, and now
The way it sort of worked.
Yeah. Where's the neck thing?
It did make him look strange. Which
I mean, he is.
he is, yeah.
That's it. There it is. Does that look better?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do the soft shading. I was completely on accident. I'm planning on doing, because he's supposed to be cell shaded.
Okay.
It's going to be what I'm using here. No. Oh, it's supposed to be that. Okay. That's weird. Okay, that's bizarre. It's supposed to be annoying select dot. No one likes you when you do that. And it would be like that though. Possibly here. This is cell shading, everybody. This is why animation company is good, because quite honestly, if you know what you're doing, it's really quick. Because pretty much you just put the shading in a bunch of core locations and then your brain fills in the rest. That's seriously it, though. And
manipulating the human mind. Who knew?
Because shading, if you're not staring at anything, then you know that this is not how light works at all. Pants. Multiply, probably down here somewhere. I'm sure you're finding this a little fascinating, aren't you?
A little bit, yeah.
Everyone, welcome to cell shading. I'm actually fairly decent at it because it's what I did mainly for a long time. Soft shading I find a lot more difficult because I try and emulate, like, if it's cell shading, I sort of turn off my brain a little bit because it's like, okay, it can be a bit artistic and not, 100% accurate. That doesn't happen with the soft shading. I try and mimic stuff usually, and it's causes me to take freaking forever. There needs to be shaded. That's bothering me. I've decided right now it needs to be shaded.
Doop doop boop boop doop boop boop doop boop boop.
Nope.
I like the pie gun.
But I like the pie gun too. It gave me a bit of trouble, but whatever.
But you figured it out.
I did figure it out. It's like a shotgun. It's a pie shotgun. That's seriously what it is.
Reloading that thing was like a bitch.
You load it like a slingshot.
Yeah.
You pull it back first and you put the pie in.
Well, I know, but I feel like that elastic band would take some real pulling to get back there.
It's a cartoon.
Mm.
Remember in cartoons, Ben just like, oh, okay, we're done. Stretch that shit for miles.
You can, though.
Like, you honest to God can.
Ugh. Ironically, shading's the part of the process that I find least interesting. I don't know if that's ironic or not, but
It's not my favorite part.
I mean, I can't do any of it, but
I was pointing out that it's not my favorite part, so I'm not surprised that it's not the one you find interesting.
Well, the reason I don't find it interesting is because you're no longer creating something. You're just polishing something you've already created. You know what I mean?
That's the exact reason why I'm like, ugh, shading. It's quite literally the exact reason.
You're like, I already made it. It should be done.
Yup. That feels right there. Should be done already. It's not.
Not enough to create something out of thin air. You got to make it look good too.
Fine. It'll be fine.
It's like I know those feels.
Occasionally there's a post on Tumblr that comes across my dash and it's like artist feels post, like just artists complaining about artist problems kind of thing. And I'm like, yep, that right there, that one.
My favorite one though is the
Abracadabra, where did it go?
Yeah.
Set
my tablet pen down, abracadabra, where the fuck did it go?
Because you've seen it happen. like when I first was complaining about it, like over Skype or something, you're like, I bet you're just sitting on it. I'm like, no, you don't understand. Abracadabra, where the fuck did it go? And then there was one time where I just set it down, and I was like, okay, Mark, and it turned around, and he knew where I had set it. I was staring at where it left. Was it there anymore? No. Abracadabra, where the fuck did it go, Mark? Hi.
I would contend that a significant portion of the people who have artistic abilities are also somewhat absent-minded and have a tendency to not have a consistent place where they put their
anything.
Yeah.
Mark's gotten on to me about that.
I have a consistent place that I put my everything. Everything has a place that it's going to be. Or, well, not always one place. Sometimes it's 3 or 4 places. But if it's going to be anywhere, it'll be in one of like 3 to 4 places. And if it's not there, then the world is chaos, all things are entropy, and there is no hope for humanity.
Seems awfully drastic.
Yep.
Do you like the squished pies on the wall?
Yeah. I think they look really cool. I don't know why he was shooting pies at the wall, but...
Why does the tune do anything? Because it's funny!
For the lols, I was about to say.
We literally have a character that functions off of the rule of funny. Also, if someone besides me makes a freaking TV tropes page for the comic, I would be greatly, greatly amused. You don't think you understand how much that would make my day. Because I actually have a notepad file from back when we were considering making the No! Was it before that? Might have been before that. I was making notes of all the tropes that we covered. Because I was planning on making a TV tropes page. Still haven't done it yet, but I mean, I have the document still, so you know, it's that.
Pie. Ugh.
Pie?
Mm-hmm.
Why yield for pie?
Unit circle.
Oh. 3.14159 something.
In order to make one complete revolution around the unit circle, you need to go 2 pi units around the exterior of the unit circle.
Okay. Shaded. Okay. Now that one's actually properly done.
Hooray! Also, hooray!
I really like how this came out.
It does look really cool.
I'm more amused to how this one came out.
But it's totally legit, though.
you want to know what's really legit? If you scroll in, this is something that's what you can see him making the glove here.
Nice.
And same, and if you scroll in, the jeans cut off right here.
Yep.
But I was really proud of this though. You don't really get to see it because of the portal stuff, but so excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to shade his shoes.
Whatever. We'll come back to it. Or we'll do it now. Option.
Shut up. You all are dead to me.
What?
Shit. No. Lower. Okay, we're good. Why? You will die!
I can't even see that shading from here.
You can't even see it?
Not from here.
Yeah. Which makes me feel better.
Why?
Not the fact you can't see it, just the shading itself is making me feel better.
Oh. Gotcha. I was like, why does it make you feel better that I can't see it?
Nope, not the logic.
Oh, there it is.
Abracadabra, where the fuck did it go, Mark?
More like abracadabra, where the fuck was it?
Sorcery.
And now all of a sudden, there it is.
Dude, as soon as I figured out how to properly use the preserve opacity tool, I've been using it for like goddamn everything. Not even kidding though. Because it lets you save so much work. Like, say if I wanted to recolor this, I wouldn't have to redo this entire shading just to freaking recolor stupid shading. It'd just be like, oh, I want to shade it with this now. Preserve opacity. Oh, now it's shaded with green.
Cool. Got himself some rockin' kicks.
He does though. I really want someone to cosplay freaking anybody. I really do.
Like, I'm not specific.
I honestly don't care who it is. I don't. I mean, I would totally have a soft spot for if someone was cosplaying Prism, but I mean,
I think Dreamscape would be a pretty cool cosplay.
the main reason I want someone to cosplay Prism is because if someone does this stupid armor, that would be so fucking awesome if you know it.
Well, we haven't seen that in the comic yet, so I don't know what they'd be basing it on.
Well, I mean, I'm not meaning this year. I'm just meaning in general. Like,
Oh, okay.
because I'm trying to make it so it's like functional and stuff, so people can actually, you know, make it. It's 30.
Oof.
Because otherwise, that would just be mean to cosplayers. I've seen cosplayers like work off of like nothing, but I mean, that would just be mean. We're a small little business thing. We can totally, you know, just tell you how it goes together. That's a thing.
I still feel it's mildly presumptuous to believe that we'll ever have any cosplayers at all.
We're awesome.
We are awesome. That's true.
We're awesome, and
Wait, are you just using stroking my ego to promote your agenda?
no. Why would I do that?
For obvious reasons?
It doesn't work when I do that.
Oh. I'm resistant to ego stroking charms, is what you're saying. All right, are we done with the shoes? Ready to wrap?
No, I will do stuff. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna keep working. You can do whatever. I'm good. I totally got this. So really, I'm having fun talking to you. Look at the face, staring at me. Yeah. Now you're doing it on purpose. I totally got. Are you gonna try and do math more?
No, that was pissing me off.
Would you like help trying to find your history?
No, I'm assuming the professor was just incompetent. That's pretty much what I always assume with her. And I've been right so far.
Harsh, but probably true.
My physics professor is also, unfortunately, somewhat incompetent. It's really a bummer, because I like her.
Your physics professor?
Yes.
Oh. Isn't that the one we have for astronomy?
Yep. I like her a lot. She's an awful lecturer. And she knows a lot about physics, but has a really, really, really hard time explaining it in a way that makes sense.
And given how your book is going, you can't really rely on a book either.
Correct. Unlike my math class, where I can learn everything I need to know from the book, the physics book is
not that way.
Unintelligible garbledy-gook.
Gobbledygook is a good word, everybody. You should all write it down and remember it for your future classes. Vocabulary!
Yes.
This is flashpoints. I had it sketched out, so I figured I would poke at it.
My sort of problem, the reason I like math so much, is because any math problem, like if you're in a math book and you're learning about how to draw a cosine function, right? You never get an example of like, they don't give you like 30 or 40 possible applications of a cosine function, then give you examples of 1 or 2 of those and ask you questions about different examples where a cosine function is useful. You just get, here's a cosine function. Here's a cosine function when you shift it this way. Here's a cosine function when you adjust it in this direction. Okay, now graph this cosine function knowing what you know about how cosine functions are graphed. Fucking brilliant. But in a physics book, they're like, okay.
See, I've gotten math books that have been written like physics books, like your physics book, where it's like, here's vaguely how to do the thing. And then like the example is nothing, and like the first problem is like nothing like the examples.
Here's my problem. Like when I'm reading this physics book, the physics book is like, here's an equation that applies to hundreds of thousands of potential situations. Here's like 10 of the situations that it applies to, and we'll work them out with you. And then here's another like 50 situations that it applies to, none of which are the same as the 10 situations we went over with you.
Sounds about right.
But it uses the exact same equations, and you should be able to figure out which equation you need. Lies and slander, slanderous lies.
Pretty much sounds like why I don't like math, because after a while it started happening in my math textbooks.
Even in the trig book that I'm reading now, like, it goes over all of the possible ways of dealing with a specific type of equation, and then it just gives you problems using that type of equation. And that's it. It doesn't garble it up with a bunch of real-world bullcrap. Why did we decide to keep working? So I was kind of looking forward to Road to El Dorado. And we'll be honest, a little bit of a break would have been very much appreciated by me.
Because I kept working, and that pretty much sums up why. Because I got bit by a work bug.
Okay.
Though, I could probably wrap up, though, for things. I could also work on this while we're watching Road to El Dorado, but we can't stream it, so...
True facts.
That's the only issue with that.
Well, it might be a good idea to wrap up the stream anyway, since most of the country is asleep.
Yep. So good night, everybody.
Yes.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Night Vale. Have a nice day.
We love y'all.
Love you. See you guys at Senshi, and you know, all that fun stuff.